Hey guys, it's time for another video in English. Today I think I'll talk about soccer. And because now it's the World Cup, actually as we speak, the US and Ghana are playing. I'm American, everybody knows that. And where I'm from, soccer is really low on the totem pole in terms of popularity. It's, pretty much American football, basketball, baseball, hockey, and then somewhere down the line comes soccer. Usually the only time Americans get really excited about soccer is right around World Cup, and usually it's just because we have a team that makes it, and then we lose to Ghana, and then we usually never get out of the first round. So it's not really all that exciting for me or for most Americans. However, soccer is the world sport, and the World Cup is when a lot of countries get really excited about it, like Japan, for example. World Cup is a real big deal here. I can try to explain to you what it's like for, leading up to the World Cup, if you look on TV, usually it's about, when they decide who the final roster is going to be, there's usually TV spots about all the different people, their backgrounds, their backstory, which is, I guess that's normal or whatnot. But then, for example, yesterday, Sunday, Japanese time, Japan played the Ivory Coast. So they played the game live, of course. I think they play all of the World Cup games live. But the thing about this is people were gathering together to watch the games like if it were like an NBA Finals or the World Series or the Super Bowl. But that's not so, rare or whatever, but it's just that, when we get together for these kinds of events, it's because we're going, or usually, we gather with our friends. But, it was a Sunday morning here, but people were going to bars, people were going to stadiums where they were playing the game on a Jumbotron. For example, the different athletes, people were gathering together in their hometowns. One of the athletes is from, I can't remember, Hiroshima, we'll say Hiroshima. So at this guy's elementary school, they set up a projector, and all the kids got together to watch the game, and parents were there, and just a community event is what this became. Where in every city, and every elementary school, and every stadium, and every bar, people were getting together to watch these games, which I guess is kind of the point, to kind of bring people together. So it's really kind of cool in that way to watch how excited people are about World Cup soccer, and it's also kind of a shame that we I'm gonna say we as Americans, that we don't share the spirit, because it's really kind of something, as an outsider looking in, it's kind of like, wow, that's really kind of nice. But, World Cup doesn't bring us together like that. I don't think it's because we don't have talented players. It's just, for us it's American football, basketball, baseball, then somewhere down the line, maybe hockey and then soccer. So, but, the World Cup is something really exciting, and even the Japanese people who went to Brazil, they made headlines because after the match with the Ivory Coast, they actually cleaned up the section they were sitting in. They picked up their their beer cans and their candy wrappers and all this kind of stuff. And that's par for the course here, where when you go to an event, you pick up behind yourself for the most part. So I thought that was really neat that Japanese people doing what they usually do. It kind of made world headlines, so that's kind of sweet. So for all the people who are watching who are big fans of World Cup, I hope that your teams do well. As far as the U.S. go us. I know hopefully we'll do well. We'll see. Seems like we can't get past Ghana, so maybe this year. Maybe this is our year. So, usually, I'm at this time of year, I'm not so much focused on the World Cup as I am the NBA Finals. But we won't talk about that. Anyway, keep an eye out for my next video, and take care. Bye.